Cardi B just landed herself in some pretty serious hot water with the law yet again. The incident only lasted a couple of seconds at best, but it caused such a stir on social media because there were so many think pieces and hot takes flying about the internet. And it's about to get way worse because the police have gotten involved and Cardi is being investigated for battery. Cardi B might be booking a one-way flight ticket to jail anytime from now because she is being investigated for battery after she threw a microphone at a fan's head during a concert. This was in retaliation after the fan threw water on Cardi while she was on stage. But people are now saying that Cardi went way too far and they are supporting the police motion to lock Cardi up. But why is Cardi the only one getting charged even though both parties were wrong? And is she really planning to buy her way out of this case? In case you've been under a rock or haven't been following the story, Cardi was performing on stage when a fan threw some water and ice at her midway through her performance, and she lost her cool. A video of the moment quickly went viral on social media and had the internet in a twist. Now, at first, a lot of people supported Cardi and felt like she was just standing up for herself against a badly behaved fan. I mean, the liquid the fan threw at her could have been something toxic and there was no way that Cardi would have known. So some people stuck up for her and said that the fan effed around and found out. But on the other hand, there were other people who felt like Cardi should be a role model and learn to control her emotions without going around yelling and throwing things at people. This whole drama got the internet talking about how disrespectful some fans can be. In the past couple of weeks alone, we have had a couple of cases of fans throwing things on stage while artists were performing on stage. For example, a fan threw a bottle at Lotto on stage, and Lotto, being Lotto, threatened to beat the fan up if they threw something else at her. Of course, they didn't throw anything at her because she looks like she was really going to throw hands. Harry Styles also got something thrown at him on stage and it hit him in the eye. But one of the worst cases was BB Rexa, who had an entire cell phone thrown at her, leaving her with some really nasty looking injuries and stitches. So Cardi is yet another artist that had something thrown at her on stage, and so far, she's the only one that has retaliated. And if we're being honest, Cardi does have a history of throwing things at people, and she almost always lands her throws because she's got good aim. I'm sure we all remember the time she threw a shoe on Love and Hip Hop.
Text, what happened?
Also, a couple of days ago when she was performing on stage, the DJ kept cutting her sound early and she got so mad at him that she threw the mic at him. Now, I love Cardi as much as the next person, but I think that we can all agree that she can sometimes be hot-tempered and react without thinking things through, which she almost always ends up regretting. I don't think she's a bad person or a mean person. I just think that she reacts in the heat of the moment, and this is not the first time we're seeing her do this. It happened when she paid people to beat up two sisters because one of them slept with her husband, Offset, and she almost went to jail for it, but we're going to get into that in a little bit. Anyway, Cardi retaliated by throwing the mic and she divided the internet. But things took a different turn when a video that was taken earlier during the performance, when Cardi asked and pretty much begged the fans to throw water at her on stage.
Put that bitch, come on. Yeah.
If she asked for it, why on earth did she get mad when the fan did exactly what she asked for? She seemed to love it when people were throwing water on her, and she obviously loved it, and people started to question the entire thing, calling her out for trying to be unnecessarily messy. But then, as other people pointed out, we don't exactly know how far apart the videos were, and Cardi could have moved on from the whole splashy thing before the fan decided to throw the water at her. So this new video just made the whole drama even more confusing than before. Well, yet another video went viral of Cardi talking about the reason she got mad and threw the microphone. According to her, she only asked people to throw water on her body and not on her face.
Thank you, everybody. I don't want to look at ghetto. I said splash my not my face.
Again, this all has to do with perspective, because I understand that Cardi didn't want her makeup to run in the Vegas heat, but on the other hand, she should have known that fans would go over and beyond what she said. Yet another footage from the event shows the fan who threw the water apologizing to her immediately after she realized that she had messed up and Cardi was not on board with her splashing water. It didn't take long before fans started to accuse Cardi of using the situation as a publicity stunt. Now, Cardi and her husband Offset recently dropped a song titled Jealousy, and Cardi has kind of been using the situation for clout. She has been tweeting stuff like water and gas included, literally #jealous, and retweeting the video from the event with the caption Jealous AB. Now, we thought that we had heard the last of the case because the fan apologized, so it was kind of surprising when we found out that a complaint had been made with the Los Angeles Police Department reporting Cardi for battery. According to TMZ, Cardi B is now listed as the suspect in a battery. The woman who was struck by Cardi's mic when she hurled it into the crowd at Dre's nightclub on Saturday went to Las Vegas Metro PD the next day to report the incident. She told police she'd been struck by an item, the microphone, thrown from the stage. The mic struck the drink thrower, but ricocheted and also hit another woman standing next to her. It's unclear which one of them went to the cops or if there was any mention of the drink being thrown at Cardi. At first, people were wondering why on earth the fan would make a police report since she was the one who threw her water first, but it turns out the police report was filed by another person. You see, when Cardi threw the mic, it did hit the intended target, but it then bounced off of her and hit an innocent bystander, and that's who filed the police complaint. Yeah, Cardi could be in a whole lot of trouble with this if she ends up getting charged for it. Remember how I said she got some girls beaten up because one of them slept with Offset? Well, she narrowly avoided going to jail for the crime because she was lucky enough to get a plea deal, so she was only sentenced to 15 days of community service. She didn't even want to do the community service, and she had to be brought back in front of the judge who threatened her with jail. Now, this is Cardi's second battery charge in less than 2 years, and if she keeps going at this rate, she's going to end up with a rap sheet that's a mile long. And when I say a rap sheet, I'm not talking about the type you take into the studio. Every time she gets involved in trouble like this, she gets closer and closer to getting thrown behind bars. And it looks like this just might be the case to send her to jail. But according to an insider, Cardi doesn't believe that she can really go to jail over this because she doesn't think the case is all that serious. She believes that she's fine because she didn't throw the first punch and she was only finishing what the fans started. She's confident that her lawyer will be able to kill this case before it gets serious, and that explains why she has been talking about it on social media and using it to promote her new music. Well, unfortunately for her, a large number of people believe that she does deserve to go to jail for this, and they said things like, Cardi B should be in jail. What a disgusting and vile person. A total thug. The thing is, the fan didn't mean to throw the drink and apologize even before Cardi B threw the microphone. This isn't the first time Cardi has assaulted someone with a microphone and needs to spend some time in jail for her behavior. And Cardi B is a menace to our society and she should have been in jail a long time ago. This is a very messy situation, but do you guys think that Cardi really deserves to go to jail? Or do you think that the fan is the guilty person in this party and should be arrested? Let me know what you think about this, and if you think this drama is chaotic, well, just wait until you see the next video.